I am Senior Superintendent of Police OKWI OKEDI Stephen, who is acting Commissioner, Music, Dance and Drama in the Uganda Police Force. Today, we are all gathered here to do one honorable thing, to launch officially the MDD RWIZI region. This branch was opened here in February 2024, but it was pending official launch. And it is one of our ways to expand the services of MDD department from its cell, where it has stayed for years in Kampala, to other regions. This is the second one for us to open outside Kampala. The first one was opened in North Kyoga region, that is in Lira, in 2019, November. And this is now the second one in Western Arm. Our aim is to have ban in the 4 main geographical regions. We already have the headquarters, which is seated in Kampala, and then Western Arm or Western region will be taken by this one in RWIZI. So this ban is supposed to operate the whole western part up to Kisoro on that axis, and it goes up to Hoima and then to Masaka. That's where it borders now the headquarter ban. So if any national function falls around this axis, it is this band to take the main part. Then the headquarters will just supplement or add manpower to strengthen it. And then the one in Lira will take the northern part. That is Lira, Gulu, those districts surrounding the North Kyoga. All the Lango districts, the Acholi districts, then it goes to Abim, goes back to Karamoja. And then we shall have another one when the resources allow with time in West Nile, since West Nile is quite a distance away from North Kyoga. We shall have one there. And then finally, we shall have the other one in Eastern, around Mbale. Why? Why scattering? The reason is one. There was a pressure, need for band services elsewhere, apart from Kampala. And then we could have the personnel strained, moving from Kampala to Western. You come back, you are required to go to Northern, come back, you go to... and it was also an expense in terms of transportation of the personnel, but also wears the machines in transportation. So bringing them nearer to the regions will make it easier and even cut the cost. Because if you are handling a private assignment for a private person, not a national function, that person is supposed to meet the cost of transportation of the personnel to the function. And imagine transporting personnel from Kampala to Kisoro. That was a daunting, heavy cost to be paid. So that's why we are quite regionalizing the ban to make it cheaper, but also to make it felt in the regions. Our theme, I'm sorry I started without saying the theme. The theme is short and brief. Music for peace, cooperation, and development. Much as we play music, our main aim is to create a crime-free society using the music arm. But also to partner with you, the public and the community, so that we cooperate, make friendship together, live in and coexist in a peaceful environment where crime is not tolerated. That is what the music does. So I thought I would get a trumpet, but no problem at a later date, at a later time. So, sir, you are welcome to launch this region. It will help us to cut the transport costs, but also it will help us to win support of the public who will require these services with us. The LC1 chairperson had hinted that when the ban came here, it also did some work to train the youth around the barracks, and I think around the city. That's what we do even in Kampala. When we give you these skills, yes, the skills can make you join the same force with us, but also this skill, when you get it, it can be a source of income. So we also, in a sort, help in skilling the youth so that they are not redundant wherever they are. So that is part of the roles we play in our music. So let me begin with the main role of the department. It mostly does functions of a national nature first. National functions like independence, the anniversaries, international days, and so on, as you know in your calendars. But it also does the police functions of a military nature. But even you, the public, are allowed to get the services of the band as long as you make application to Inspector General of Police. But for the case of RWIZI, you just make it to the regional police commander. And then you follow up with the regional police commander on the payments. I wanted to make this one clear because sometimes people say the band should be free. The band is not free. One of our roles also is collect revenue for the government. So when you take the band, there is a fee you pay as revenue. It's around 300,000 shillings. Now, transporting the band to where you require it, we say we call cost share. You transport them there, and that comes with a cost. So the longer the distance, the more the cost. The shorter the distance, the cheaper the cost. That is number 2. Number 3, for the personnel to give you appropriate music, good one, with morale and happiness, you can extend a small fee to them. That one I leave it between you and the commander of the band. It shouldn't be a fee which becomes deterrent, but should be little enough just to cause happiness to the personnel, since they are already in the government payroll. So that I wanted to be clear to you.
Finance Act 2013 as amended under Schedule 1, item number 24, has a non-tax revenue charge of band of around 300,000. So by way, police band is supposed to generate some revenue. We want to thank you, CPM MDD, for that clarification.